I don't appreciate when Republican politicians and pundits try and gaslight millions of people into having sympathy for a man who spent his entire career as a political activist actively dehumanizing people in this country. I will not have empathy nor sympathy for a man who used every single inch of his political power to sway politics in the way he did in this country towards making it as broken as he did. That man actively encouraged the thing that happened to him. I don't appreciate when Republicans try and pull this, oh, Democrats own this. No, we have tried for the last 2 decades, really since Columbine, for stricter gun laws and common sense gun laws in this country to alleviate the pain that these incidents cause families. This man completely agreed that children should die for the Second Amendment. I will have no sympathy for a man who couldn't even give families the decency of figuring out whether or not their kids were alive or dead before he would get online and spew his bigotry and hatred about the situation to millions of people and even encourage it. I will have no empathy for those that say empathy is a sin or that empathy is a new age term that causes damage. No, you will get no sympathy from me, nor millions of people like me. I mean, for fuck's sake, the president couldn't even be a decent human enough to fly the flag at half-mast when 2 Democratic politicians were assassinated earlier this year. But now the flag is going to fly at half-mast for a Republican pundit till Sunday. So no, I will not be taking the high road, because every time in my life I have tried to take the high road with people like you, it never works out. You guys have exhausted the goodwill of this country and its countrymen, and you fully deserve the consequences of your actions. I will not show sympathy to a human being who is directly responsible for so many of the current problems we have in this country and how much he egged those problems to be worse. Do you know who this lies on? This lies on Republican politicians and the NRA and all of their lobbyists who for decades have stalled forward progress in this country for their own political and financial gain. I will have no sympathy when a man as vile as this, because it's not just his opinions. All right, get that out of your head. I don't hate this man just because of his opinions. Everyone's entitled to an opinion, you moron. What I hate him for is the fact that he has directly influenced our politics. He used his platform to make people's lives worse, millions of people's lives worse. I don't hate him for his opinion. I hate him for his actions, because actions speak louder than words every time. I don't care how good of a person you say you are or how right you say you are. When your actions directly lead to the consequences that we have seen today. There was a school shooting at the exact same time Charlie Kirk got shot in Colorado. Where's that? Where's the flag at half-mast for those kids? None? Because see, you Republicans only care about sympathy and empathy when the consequences of your actions finally catch up to you. You'll get none from anyone, aside from your own pundits. Because at the end of the day, the sun will rise tomorrow. The sun rose today. And you know what? Genuinely, it rose a little bit brighter today for a lot of people, because this man not only impacted the lives directly of millions of people with his hate speech and rhetoric, he completely shaped politics in the sense that politics used to actually have decorum. Politics used to actually give a shit whether or not you were lying or telling the truth. And men like him exacerbated the problem and is the reason we have liars like we do today.